The door opens with a jingle as I walk in. This must be management's doing again. They said it's to improve morale when we're too busy to head outside. But what type of cafe only has one coffee machine? They didn't even provide us with any coffee filters. I'm tempted to tip over the nearby trash can, but decided against it. The janitors are on the same sinking boat as us. My only saving grace is lunchtime. And today is special. Any other day, I would have gone out into this big city and treated myself at a local bistro. However, a new project sprung up and I've been forced to stay inside during lunch. My weary coworkers also have to live this type of life, suffering from malnutrition and gastritis. But why should I suffer alongside them? What awaits me behind these fridge doors is my masterpiece, my katsudon. The night before, I flattened the plumpest pork loin, breaded it in the crispiest panko, and deep fried it in the finest oils and spices from my pantry, double fried to perfection, then smothered in beaten eggs, sweet onions and homemade tonkatsu sauce. All atop a steaming bowl of fluffy rice. Saliva dribbles down as I imagine my fork piercing through the skin to reveal its soft white meat inside. It's unfortunate I couldn't eat it fresh out of the stove, but at least the microwave here is more competent than the company's infrastructure. With a happy hum, I walk over to open the fridge. The shelves are empty around this time, so I easily spot my bowl. Despite the bowl's innocent pink coloring, it's from a prestigious lunchbox brand. My food deserves the best, of course. I pick up my cute bowl, but I notice something off. Sauce stains. The sauce stains the side of the bowl's slip. Did I spill it on my way to work? Now that I think about it, it's much lighter than it was this morning. With trepidation, I unclip the lid. It's gone! My thick cut of fried pork, my slurry of dashin and soft onions, my fluffy steamed rice! All gone. Only a light brown puddle and some rice grains remain. Is this the work of the thief? Wait, no. I shouldn't be doubting my coworkers. Maybe someone took my lunch by mistake. But this morning I only saw clear Tupperware containers. How could anyone mistake my lunch for theirs? Did someone steal my lunch? My stomach gurgles painfully. It tells me that my decision to skip breakfast was a foolish one. And my phone alarm goes off. My 15-minute break is about to end. What should I do about this thief? Give up, quit your job, report to HR! The most rational decision is to report this to Human Resources. I take out my phone and speed dial HR. It's important to have your most important contacts ready when you need them. Hello, this is Kale from Human Resources. How may I help you? Hi Kale, I'd like to report a theft. What was stolen? My lunch. Was it during company hours or company property? Yes and yes. Unfortunately, we cannot compensate your loss. I don't want compensation, Kale. Any employee's lunch is their personal property. Yes, but isn't it worrying to have a theft happen on company grounds? We have cases like this very often. The company is not responsible for them. Yes, I know, but if you have anything else to report, please send an email. My lunch break is starting. Call hangs up before I can say any more. Does it happen often? Then do something about it. Nobody likes Kale. With nothing else I can do, I begrudgingly pour myself a lukewarm cup of coffee and return to work. The next day. Despite yesterday's incident, I still brought my lunch. I can't falter in the face of despair. After all, I made mapo tofu. How did I make it again? Wax, rat poison, Sichuan peppercorns, wax. Wax, wax. With the help of many YouTube videos, I made a wax replica of mapo tofu. The white tofu cubes are made from wet styrofoam, The red sauce is from acrylic and watercolor. I mixed roasted ground peppercorns into the translucent red wax and poured it into my bowl. It helped hide the smell. With a glaze of resin and some patience, the fake wax mapo tofu was completed. I snicker, imagining the perpetrator attempting to scoop into the mold, only for the plastic spoon to rebound back into their face. In exchange, I'll starve. I was still waiting for my model to dry this morning, so I had no time to make myself something to eat. 5 hours later. Was it worth it actually? Lunch quickly arrives, and I return to retrieve my bowl from the fridge. I couldn't keep my excitement down. Despite knowing that it's fake, seeing an untouched dish satisfies me. I flick open the lid and... a scoop... no! 2 scoops were gone from the bowl. Like sliced jelly. This thief is beyond my comprehension. But something sparks inside me. I return to my desk to write my resignation letter. Afterwards, I run to the nearest tech store and purchase some necessities. Wax food. You wouldn't believe it. Are we becoming a YouTuber? Wax food, pancakes? I quit my job and became a wax food artist. Yeah, I believe it. Yep, that's me. I became a wax food artist YouTuber. What can I say? After witnessing the travesty, I knew I had a talent in the wax arts. If someone can mistake my creation for real food, then why live a corporal life? Employee performance review. Ending number 3. Raw talent. Performance reviewed by Kale. Nobody likes Kale. Very bad. Fuck you, Kale! I wanna do that again. That is fun! Okay, let's just skip through the beginning here because we already know all of that. That is fun! That is so dumb, I love it! Let's see what else I can get. And there it is. Gone. My good pork cutlet! Let's see. I have 2 more options. I can quit my job. Actually, I had more options after. Let's go here. Let's just give up. I can only give up. Whoever it is, how would I even find out? Find them. Filling a paper cup with stale cold coffee and go back to my cubicle in defeat. The next day, my lunch got stolen again. I'm suffering from hunger pangs. But perhaps whoever stole it needed it more than I did. They're probably more happy to eat than I am said to be hungry. Oh my gosh, that's Shen! That's Shen! Oh my gosh, that's so dumb, I love it. With my sacrifice, the total number of satisfied workers in the company increased. So let it be. It's fucking Shen! If you don't know what I mean, what is his Twitter handle? Shen Comics? No. I don't know. Future Aaron, put up his Twitter handle and also the comic that it's referencing because I think everybody knows it because it was such a big meme. It even is here. But dang it! I love the dude, by the way. He's really fun. Enlightened, I continue to make decadent meals and leave them out in the open. Every single one of them was eaten. And I went home hungry. Management rewarded us with coffee filters that week. Maybe I did make a difference in this company. Employee performance review, ending 1, acceptance. Very bad. Fuck you, Kale! It's probably Kale that steals my stuff. It's probably Kale that steals my stuff. Okay. Next up. I wish I could just skip through all of that somehow, but I just have to click through it, which is a little bit of a shame. All gone. So I can still just go and resign. But I have also some other stuff that I can do. Let's quit my job. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of everything in this damn company. Something snaps inside me as I run over to the coffee machine. I rip it off the wall and toss it to the ground. The trash can is next. With a firm kick, it flips over and empty coffee cups fly out. Finally, the stupid little jingle bell. I yank it out of the door hinge and aim it squarely at the employee of the month frame on the wall. My breathing is haggard and my back is covered in sweat. Sedentary office workers can only do so much. I stop to my cubicle and hastily write up my 2-week notice to human resources. Though who can even say I'll be here tomorrow. Once I'm out of the door, I'm never coming back. Boiling point. Very bad. Fuck you, Kale. Okay, that was... Let's go and do last option again, whatever that was. What was the last option again? Come on. Report to HR. Yes, we're gonna report to Kale again. Who's not gonna help me and is a dick in general, Kale? And let's see, I have other options as well here, because now we have the next day. If I made him out of X, I became a wax YouTuber. So let's make the Sichuan pepper. Let's go for the rat poison last. Sichuan pepper it is. Yes, the spice of my life. How could I forget the nose-numbing smell of roasted Sichuan pepper? The thick red oil of the bean paste. The firm bouncy texture of the cubed tofu with an internal heat so good it transcends the taste buds. Mapo tofu. Eating plain rice is great, but it can't beat the spicy fragrance of chili oil and peppercorns. But this one is different. I've spiked up the heat, adding twice the amount of ground peppercorns and chili. A spice too powerful for the mortal tongue. Right before I kiss my baby goodbye, I sprinkle on some more pepper. If anyone dares open my bowl, a red powder explosion awaits them. 5 hours later. Lunchtime arrives and I rush to the break room. Perhaps today will be different? I take out my bowl. The lightness of the silicone bowl is foreboding. It's empty! But how? Why? Who is this food-crazed glutton? Wait, if someone ate my super spicy Sichuan Mapo tofu, then their lips should be bright red right now. Within the remaining minutes of my break, I look far and wide for the mysterious red lip caper. But to no avail, my pepper-kissed burglar was nowhere to be found. There are too many employees in this company wearing lipstick. I gave up on finding those hot lips and went home. Luckily, the stench of pepper clung to my suit and people avoided me on the subway during rush hour. The next day. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. On my way home, I caught a supermarket sale. Okay, that's why I was compelled to make fish head curry for lunch. A big steamed fish head simmering in a thick milky curry sauce, sliced tomato, okra, and eggplants float around. Succulent bouncy fish cheek and a big sticky eye drenched in tangy curry sauce. A vibrant comfy dish to ease the stress of this very week. But will it survive until my break? The thief is still out on the loose, ready to pounce. I need to protect my meal. This is my last stand, my last course of action. What should I do? Mass email, lunch at cubicle, fridge note. That probably was up. Mass email! I need to confront my problems head on, in a civil manner. If HR won't help me, who can? I'm my own best ally. My plans? I need to direct my complaints where they can be heard loud and clear. Let's write an email. It'll be a compelling and persuasive essay about the wrongs I faced this week, using the hamburger method they taught me in high school. Greeting. Hope this. I wish. If I. Hope this email finds you useful. Lunch thief. This is unprofessional. We are adults. Stop this childish nonsense. I wish a pigeon shit on your new fancy suit. If I ever meet you, I'm going to... Well, that went well. Did it? I'd send and wait to respond. If the prep felt any guilt, they would reply. Right? No. My phone buzzes on my desk. It's my manager. Hello, Jill. Is something the matter? You're fired. Why? Was it necessary to CC everyone? Of course! Why shouldn't I? Was emailing our entire board of directors necessary? It caused our stock to drop by 5%. How are you going to compensate for that? I thought the company doesn't compensate for losses. So, did you guys hear from the food thief yet? She ends the call. I noticed that I've been blocked on my work email, and my work email has been deleted. You think you can find me without severance pay chill later? I rip the PC tower from my work desk and run out of the building. If the company won't compensate me, then this shall be my compensation. An eye for an eye. Kale. Fair. I'm gonna go one more time because I really wanna know what the red poison does, so see you at the red poison. It's red poison time. Ah yes, how could I forget? I was trying to trap a rat. I take out my bowl and sprinkle a bit of grey powder onto the surface. Snapping the lid back on, I tuck my pink bowl in the back of the fridge. Soon that thieving rat will get his just desserts. I exit the break room with a cold smile. It'll be all according to plan. Right after I finished my work for the day, a guard apprehended me at my cubicle. There was a hidden security camera. I went to jail. A week has passed since I started my new life in my cell. Because of damning video evidence of my action, I was judged with first-degree murder. Sitting on my low-quality spring bed, my face sinks into my palms. It's about to be lunchtime. The guards bang on the bars and lets me out. I scurry out with my famished stomach, reaching out for my meager serving of dry, hard bread and bland, watery soup. Unfortunately, I'm too late. My cellmate slapped my hand and take my share from my plate. My lunch has been stolen again. I return to my cell and sit in hunger. Inmates, there's some good news. Yes? The victim you poisoned survived. What victim? The food thief? Don't say any more, inmate. You're walking on eggshells. Of course, of course. I hold my head towards the somber moonlight, contemplating a life not behind bars. I've learned my lesson. Don't try to poison your co-workers. And I still don't know. I'm gonna go one more. I wanna go one more deeper. So, we're back. We have the lunch at cubicle and the fridge note. Let's go for the fridge note. Because I feel like the lunch at cubicle would be what brings me to an end here. I shouldn't blow this out of proportions. I'm a working adult after all. From my pocket, I take out my expensive fountain pen that I splurged my bonus on. By happenstance, the company likes to supply us with copy paper in the break room, to think that if we see it, we'll be compelled to continue working during our break. No, none of my co-workers are that gullible, but the amount of paper does decrease throughout the week. I take advantage of the company's quirks and take a clean paper from the pile. Let's leave a note. To my dear thief of mine. You please come. You please have mercy on me. Compensate me. After the note is done, I secure it with magnets. And now we wait. I hope my lunch doesn't get stolen. It was tasty. Fuck you. I take the paper and tear it to shreds with my teeth. My saliva wets the dry paper as it grazes my tongue. Wow. Tasty. The next day. It's been 4 days. I'm in the break room holding today's lunch. This time, it'll be different. I will succeed. These thefts will stop. You will survive my lunch. You will be in my stomach today. I swear it on my health insurance. I kiss it in a temporary farewell as I walk out the room. A lone figure walks into the break room. Instead of grabbing coffee, he reaches out towards the fridge. It's an unusual time to have lunch, as many employees are currently preoccupied. He reaches past the stacks of clear Tupperwares, singling out a bowl. A pink silicone bowl. He stands by the counter, obscuring his actions with his back. The bowl lid comes off with a click. This is new. What's new? The figure's shoulders jolt up, but then relaxes as he turns around. Nothing. Thought there were new coffee filters. Bad management repurposed the copy paper. Right. Who are you? Me? I'm really not that important. Rather, why don't we start with you, buddy? Bo. I smile at him as he turns away, ignoring me. We just stand there for a few minutes. Don't you have work? How's that coffee? Why would I drink this place's coffee? Don't tell me you drink it. That slimy brown water. It's not that bad. It sucks. You sound like you hate your job. 3 days I've starved because of you. 3 days! Actually. What did you do these past few days? What else would I be doing? It's a work week. You come to the break room often? You come to the break room often? At this exact time of every day? Of course, I have to eat. Eat? Well, yeah, don't you? Yes. I would if I could. Speaking of which, I'm gonna eat. Mind leaving? Wow, me too. I'm skipping precious work time to have my lunch early. Why don't we eat together? That's an awful idea. That hurts. We're all co-workers, aren't we? I like being alone. Sales provides me with enough problems. Well, I'm hungry. You'll just have to suffer. Wait outside, I'll be done quick. Is this your private bathroom? Certainly would be nice. Are you hiding something? Selling trade secrets to a rival company? I wish. Doing something illegal? You should ask the company that. They've broken several labor laws already. Maybe. You're the frisky type. I point behind him. Stealing, perhaps? I made my move. With a sidestep, I try to maneuver around the man, but he swiftly blocks my view, left and right. Why are you stopping me? Feeling guilty? Guilt for what? My right to a meal? His stature and speed outmatch me. I couldn't keep up. My poor office worker's heart can only pump so much oxygen. Must be nice being tall. You must be eating good. Real good. Of course, I only dine on the finest. Fess up, you thieving rat. Me? A rat? You stole my lunch! I just met you. Well, I caught you red-handed. Hands up and away from the counter. Give me a moment. And I'm back. Sorry for the short break there, but recording doggo had a nightmare. You're talking out of your ass. You don't have proof it's me. Several thousands of employees come by here every day. This company doesn't care about you or me. Leave. Beep. Well, Mr. Employee of the Month, do you think our conversation wasn't recorded? What? Wow, I wonder what terrors I can unleash with these sound bits. How did you know? Do you take me for a fool? The company plasters your face on the walls. It's right over there! I actually was figuring that was the case. All you did was tie up your hair. Did you make this meal? I did. Why do you keep stealing my lunch? Why? Your food was the best out of everyone else's I stole. And so I invited Mr. Employee of the Month to dinner. On that day, I offered him half of my katsu sandwich for a price. Don't touch my food. Why should I listen? I cook for you. Okay, I'm listening. But you'll need to pay for my groceries. Fine. We would continue discussing our contract over dinner. His treat. He chose a fancy French bistro nearby. I chose the time, 5 p.m. tomorrow night. Was this a date? No, it was a lifetime contract. Date night. Oh my gosh! Under a warm candlelight, Bo sits across from me. His long, silky hair lets loose. An open French window frames his figure like a painting. If only he would shut up. Kale is a dick. Glad we agree. He wouldn't free up my schedule, so I had to scavenge for food during my 8-minute breaks. The past hour I've been listening to him vent about management. His voice is husky. Hints of a deep big city tone mixed with some of that wilderness vibrato. I could listen to him speak all night, but the waiter is waiting. So, are you ordering soon? Right, food. What do you recommend, Bo? Anything that tastes good. Like meat. Do you eat vegetables? If it tastes good. Okay, steak for the meathead? I'll get the ratatouille. But that's all vegetables. Shut up, meathead. An order of red wine with that too. At least you know how to pair wine with steak. How cooked would you like the steak, sir? Well done. Make it medium rare. Okay, chef. Okay, chef. The waiter quickly bolts away. It's just me and him now. So how long have you been stealing? A couple of times. It's only food. Stealing. Yeah. It was me stealing food from the fridge. Do you need help? Should we split tonight's bill? No, I have enough money. Just no work-life balance. So it's all work, no life? I did have a life, until I got hired by this company. It wasn't like this in my other job. Used to work at an eatery, always ate fresh. Then why did you stay with us? You seem capable, going by Employee of the Month record. I was at my limit, to be frank with you. But one day, I met you. Me? Your lunch. Fudge. I've never felt such warmth from a lunchbox before, even though it was straight from the fridge. All I ate were ham, cheese sandwiches and cream cheese bagels. Depressing, I know. Ham, cheese and cream cheese bagels are good. Why didn't you order your own? Stop being a leech. But you told me I could leech off of you now. For a price! My wallet is your wallet. He says it so casually. Next thing I know, he leans over to my side of the table. By the way, you're really good with your hands. What? It looks like he's about to grab my hands, but he avoids me. He picks up a napkin holder from my side and brings it back to him. How often do you pound meat? Yes. The fried pork sandwich from yesterday was delectable. Are you messing with me? No, I'm serious. Can I go to your place after this? For what reason? To inspect your goods. Aren't you going too fast? I want to see what's in your fridge. My fridge? Aren't you paying for your groceries? Right, of course. I take out my phone to distract myself from the shame. Scrolling through my chat apps, I realize something crucial. I forgot. Bo, what's your contact info? Oh, it's... I also haven't gotten your full name. What's Bo short for? My full name. He hesitates, dragging on the silence. I gaze back with big watery eyes. A skill I learned from dealing with higher-ups. And dogs. He finally gives in and sighs. Don't laugh, okay? My parents had a French face. I'm not actually European. I won't laugh. I'll need it if we're going to work together from now on. There's a knock on our door. The door? The waiter rolls in a trolley holding our meals. As the waiter sets down the meal, Bo finally speaks. Well, it's... Bo It's bone apple tea. I went on a date with bone apple tea. It's bon appetit, you freaking cretin. Anyway, that is so much fun. I know there's a few more things that we could do. But damn it, I love that. That was so good. I love it. That was perfect. That was exactly what I needed today. Well. I could go for some lunch now.